General Norden, good afternoon.
How you doing, man?
I'm very good. Thank you. I'm excited to talk to you. So
me too.
I understand that you are one of the SEO kings, that you cracked the Google code and ended up with more leads than you knew what to do with.
Yeah, that's actually a problem for us, yeah.
Tell me a little bit more about like how your business developed and what you specialize in.
So when I first started, you find bigger pockets. And then you ask people, well, how do you become successful? And they would tell you to do direct mail marketing, cold calling, all that stuff. Honestly, that never made sense to me. So I figured, the best lead is the lead that finds you. And the only way that happens is when you have a #1 ranking website. So I wanted to become successful. I needed to become successful quite desperately. So I didn't play around. I decided, you know what? I need to figure out SEO, lead generation. So we literally did it. We cracked the code. We got in so many leads. People asked us for help. We helped them. They ranked #1. They got a bunch of leads. That got wind, and more people asked for help. So now we have a flipping business. We have an SEO business. They both bring ridiculous amount of money. We buy our houses. We do our flips. We're having fun.
That's pretty cool. And where are you doing this all in?
Connecticut.
All right. What is the one thing that without giving away your secrets, when it came to cracking Google's code, was there something that you feel you did different than what everyone else is doing?
Absolutely. So when everybody wants to learn SEO, where do they start? With Google, right? You ask Google what you need to do. We didn't. We start from ground zero. And we discovered, if you don't mind sharing the secret, it's not about ranking. If you try to rank #1, it's not going to happen. You need to focus on conversions. When you have conversions, the byproduct, a consequence of having conversions is you rank #1. So while everybody tries to rank #1, we just try to get our forms filled.
How do you define a conversion?
Credibility. So the website itself is a filter. The website itself filters motivated sellers from non-motivated sellers. Non-motivated sellers read the website and it's not for them. For the motivated sellers, they see how real we are. They see our testimonials. They see our house that we flip. We see our web presence. We see we are complete goofballs. And this is what attracts people, is resonance. So then they read the website. It's enticing. It's inviting. It's easy to read. There's not much text, a lot of pictures. It's very visual. The more people read, the more they get filtered, the more interested they get, the more they know us, the more they like us, the more they get obsessed with us, and the more they fill in the forms. We do not follow up with anybody, ever. The phone keeps ringing. If we don't make them an offer, 2 days later, they keep ringing again. And we're like, dude, man, chill, dude. There's 10 more people on the first page. Go bother them. No, it wasn't an offer from us.
So what you're telling me then is that in order to rank higher on Google, you have to actually create a web page that people want to visit, repeatedly visit, and actually click on buttons to get through your funnel.
More important than that, they need to fill in the forms. That is the secret. Traffic and engagement is all good, obviously. But if you rank #2 and some other guy ranks #1 and you get more leads than the guy #1, why would Google keep you at #2 when obviously if you get the leads, it means your website provided more value than the guy ranking #1. And if Google doesn't rank the best website #1, Google will lose its traffic. So it's Google's best interest to rank you #1, regardless of how many backlinks you have, regardless of internal linking, all that technical stuff doesn't matter. As long as you get the most leads, you will rank #1.
Okay, when it comes to making a website that people really like, what advice do you have?
You need to really create a website that resonates with the reason these people are online in the first place. Having a resonating website is not enough, though. You can have the most amazing content ever, but if nobody reads that content, it's completely useless. What I keep seeing happening is that people have pages upon pages of amazing content. Who cares? Nobody reads text. Your website doesn't only have to have the right content, but it needs to be very enticing to read. It needs to be inviting to click. It needs to be inviting. Pictures is the first thing. Go to Nike, go to Adidas, go to Lexus.com. Look at these websites. What all these websites have in common is it's very visually based. You rarely see any text. I am not Nike. I can't just put 15 pictures on my website and call it done. Obviously, I can't. But when you look at my website, you cannot deny that my website is very visually based. All my sentences, I have like 2 or 3 sentences at a time. And when I have a lot of sentences, they're always categorized in groups separated by something, an empty space, a picture, a line, some graphics, some art, but they're separated. If you blindly scroll down and you stop and you read the sentence, you do not have to go all the way up to figure out what it was about. That is what means giving value to users. That is what Google likes. That's what the audience likes. That's what gets our form filled.
Awesome. So you're going to look at my website and you're going to help me make it better?
I will destroy it.
I think I need a lot of help. You can blow it all up and build it back together for me, right?
Yeah, absolutely, man.
All right. So my last question for you: what do you see happening in the next 5 years when it comes to real estate?
It's more people going to be online. So everything is online. So let's say you walk to your yard and you get bitten by a snake. Are you going to sit in front of your mailbox, wait till somebody sends a direct marketing telling you what to do when somebody bites by the snake? No, you go to Google. You want instant gratification. You want instant answers. More and more, this is happening. Even grandpas and grandmas now have phones, and or they ask their kids for help. So within the 5 years or so, more will come online. And you definitely need an online presence. If you do not have a website, you don't have a business. You don't exist.
It almost sounds like you're describing websites need to function similar to how social media functions. Is that accurate?
So social media, everybody is on social media, and you can say whatever you want to social media, right? Your friends can answer, whatever. But the website, however, is more official because you have your knowledge graph, like the little section on the side where Google gives you your official Google reviews. You'll get your Yext reviews, you get the rank. Nobody, it's like being an astronaut. Like, I want to be an astronaut. If you become an astronaut, the difference between becoming an astronaut and paying a lot of money to be flown up space is you have to be chosen to be an astronaut versus you have money. Same with Google. If you rank number 1 on Google, it's an illusion, but it's true. You rank number 1 because you are the best. Otherwise, you don't rank number 1. Again, does not have to be true, but but everybody thinks that. If you rank number 1 on Google, it means you are legit. That is the biggest difference between social media and having a website. If Google says you're the best, you must be the best. Everybody can have a lot of followers.
You can fake it on social
Exactly.
media. That's great. All right. Thank you very much.
You're
This
very
has been
welcome, man.
Fantastic. Appreciate it.